Today we're going to be using my one burst AEK 973 here in Black Ops 6 Season 3. I made an overpowered class that you guys can dominate lobbies with. Let's get right into the attachments. For my first attachment for my optic, I had the Kevlar Microflex, and I personally love this attachment on this weapon. You could either use this or the 2x scope. I would definitely recommend taking a look at the 2x scope just in case you do want some recoil control or recoil gun kit control. But in this case, I was using the Kevlar Microflex. Personally don't like the iron sights on this thing, and you're gonna get a lot more kills with the red dot on, so make sure you guys have this on. For my next attachment for my muzzle, I had the ported compensator, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of first shot recoil control, which is gun kick control, as well as 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. I personally love this attachment because every time you shoot this thing, you're going to have that first shot recoil control, so your gun's not going to be bouncing or having a really wonky recoil pattern. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 40% to the first shot recoil control scale, 13% to the recoil gun kick control, and then 15% to the vertical recoil control. For my next attachment for my barrel, I had the reinforced barrel, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of damage range as well as 3 ticks of bullet velocity. I personally love this attachment because it's going to allow you to take those longer range gunfights without your gun feeling like a pea shooter. The damage range is going to increase that DTK, so you're killing very fast, as well as the bullet velocity, making those bullets connect a lot faster at those longer ranges. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 25% to the bullet velocity, and then the damage at effective range is 41.1, and the damage on that is 40, and then the damage beyond range is 64, and the damage on that is 32. For my next attachment for the rear grip, I had the ergonomic grip, and this is going to give you 3 ticks of dive to fire speed, 3 ticks to the slide to fire speed, 2 ticks to the ADS speed, and then 2 ticks to the jumping ADS speed. If you guys do slide or dive, you're definitely going to love this attachment because if you do slide or dive, you are going to be picking up your weapon extremely fast, as well as ADSing fast, and if you guys do decide to jump while ADSing, that will increase your ADS speed as well, so make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with the stats, you're getting 14% to the ADS speed, 15% to the jump ADS speed, 50% to the slide to fire speed, and then 50% to the dive to fire speed. Finally, for the fire mods, I had the recoil springs, and this is going to give you 2 ticks of horizontal recoil control as well as 2 ticks of vertical recoil control. I was mainly using this for the little bounce that you get every single time this thing goes off. Every single burst, you will have a little bit of a bounce, but it's not really too much of a problem whenever you have this on. You're really not going to notice anything. And with the rapid fire, I just felt like there was too many cons to it, so that's why I didn't use the rapid fire, and that's why I used the recoil springs over the rapid fire. So make sure you guys have this on. You guys can see here with these stats, you're getting 10% to the recoil gun kick control, 10% to the horizontal recoil control, and then 10% to the vertical recoil control. Here are all the perks on the screen for the wild card. Make sure you guys are using high roller or perk read so that we guys can have an extra streak or perk. Here are all the attachments on the screen with the stats. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today we're using the AEK. Let's see what we can do with this thing. I did make a 5 attachment class setup just so I could have the gunship on. 2 with that one. Nice. Might be 1. Yeah, tunnel. Alright, that kid right there, he needs to go touch some grass. Alright, you, Breezy, I don't want to hear you talk, okay? Thank you. Wait. What the frick was that? Spy freaking camera. There is no way people use that. Alright, there has been 25 seconds and nobody has sat on the hill once. I see you. Teammate. I'm gonna sit on this hill for a little bit longer. I think now it's time to get the freak out of here. I saw you, buddy. Buddy thinks he's safe. Teammate, they're gonna be pushing like crackheads. I storm when it was too late. All right, we gotta push, teammate. He's gonna be crazy. Heavy. Holy moly, where was I getting shot? In my back. Ooh, smacked right off the forehead with that thing. We beamed him. All right, dummy. All right, we still are up on the lead. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to like carry this team objectively, or what's gonna be the case with this. Oh my god, bro. Honda Civic. What a name. I gotta watch down this way.
I see you.
Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down.
Holy moly, you miss your first shot. You're kind of screwed with this gun. You miss your first shot. Where the frick are my teammates, bro? Yeah, such a fucking advantage.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Oh, I thought I had 4 teammates. That's why I kind of like crashed out there for a second.
TACOM, authorized LBDR strike.
Hardpoint is secure.
I don't know why I said advantage. I was gonna say, yeah, this is a fair fight.
We're winning. Keep it up.
Ooh.
Hardpoint identified.
We can peek it. We can play it right now. Oh, dude, that was like 4 Semtexes right there. Teammates, come on, man. You can't be this dog water, man. Oh my goodness. He just missed like the freest kill of all time and choked the guaranteed win, I could say.
UAV inbound.
Redonkulous. Redonkulous.
We've given up the lead.
Or we gotta push it to the metal team. We need teammate. Use your things in the front of your face. You call them eyes. This dude is.
The lead is on.
Dude's still there.
Hostiles
Dude's
have
still
captured
there.
the hardpoint. You're falling behind,
He
Crimson.
ain't gonna be there for long. A boom boom.
Hardpoint active.
Alright, maybe not.
Hardpoint is secure.
Man was right next to the C4. I don't know how that thing did not blow his. I'm behind the thing. I swear to God. It's not really hard to. Alright, bro. This man's strafing like it's a CDL match. Holy moly. Yeah, nice camera, loser. Yeah, buddy. I'm not stupid. I'm not picking a sniper. I was gonna say a sniper, but I didn't know if he was using a sniper. How you know hear my footsteps, my
Hardpoint
friend?
identified.
One chance to fight fair.
Alright, this is kind of getting a little bit on the uneasy side for me.
Hardpoint is active.
Just think of it as a
Stupid eye boy. Alright, we gotta hit the dash.
upgrade establishing score.
Requesting CUAV above.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
What's up, feller? You think that little minecart's gonna save you?
Calling in score.
UAV fuel check.
No kill cam?
Hardpoint.
That's ridiculous. 1 kill with that freaking war machine. That's all I get. Honda Civic, I think you're gonna need to find. Dude, that was a person right there. That was a person's head. That's ridiculous right there.
Get an LDV
Let me know how you guys have been enjoying this update and this game in general. I've been I mean, I like the update. It actually has me playing now for a reason. Like, I can unlock camos and such that you can put on any weapon. So if you guys are playing this game and you'd like a camo that you don't have to really do headshots for, but like just collecting money off the ground, then definitely get this. Or definitely get that challenge done. Get the definitely recommend doing the 100 first. Get all the higher count rewards out of the way, so that way you're not playing this game ridiculously long. Because when I did that in the MW3 event, or MW2, 3. Not sure which one had that crazy ghoulie camo, but that camo was actually sick. I tried to prone. Why did I just dolphin dive like a? I don't know. I was gonna say like a crazy man, but dude, there was like no momentum to it. It was like a belly flop on the ground.
Hardpoint is active.
I don't really mind this map. It's not too bad. Just that one player that knows every single sniper spot, every single sniper peak is absolutely just pain in my butt. We're trying to get these streaks. Delivery for stupid. Oh, dude, it didn't let me pull it off the first time, so I had to figure out where that thing was. Like, my brain took a second, paused, and went, why didn't the C4 blow up? Let's go try and blow that up before shooting the person. But I honestly didn't think they were gonna, like, push me from behind. Pause. Looking at the mini-map, and I thought it was back here in this little circle thing, but no. That boy a nerd. Ames.
Hardpoint
Can we
active.
use any other weapons in this game? There's a lot. There's many options.
Hardpoint locked down.
You know, one thing that I wouldn't mind too much is, you know how MW2 and 3 brought the weapons together? What if every year we got a COD, but every single weapon transfers over? The only thing that changes is the movement. We'd have so many weapons to use. I know that sounds a little bit crazy, but like, just imagine a handful of weapons, like maybe 100 or 200, but they like
The hardpoint.
constantly get updates and everything, like nerfs, buffs, because I don't really remember if any of those MW2 weapons got too many updates.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Hardpoint is active.
UAV in the turn. We have eyes on.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
No. Thank you, teammate, whoever you are.
Request recon above.
UAV MTL 50%. Check.
I might let you live.
I'm a freaking moron for peeking that, bro. Alright, they are catching up. My teammates are absolutely oblivious. Teammates, they're rotating. We gotta get spawns for new. We don't have them currently, and we are currently screwed.
Fairness above all else.
Hardpoint located.
Look. See, they're all in the back spawn. All of them, literally.
Line Julia. Close it down.
Adder requesting LVBR.
Alright, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just a moron because new is right here.
Hardpoint is secure.
Oh my freaking god. Snoop Dogg's palace right here. Can't see a thing.
Once they find out who you are,
I'm peeking full health, buddy.
operator establishing score.
UAV established overhead.
You! Alright, you throw the Semtex and I'm gonna run in after. Yeah. Teamwork right there, buddy.
UAV mission timeline.
How did that get you? How far did that get you? Nowhere.
Hardpoint identified.
Oh, we better win.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting your grid.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
That's crazy, bro. Honda Civic is crazy with that sniper. No way! He did not die from those bursts! He is so lucky.
Enemy UAV inbound.
all these like rank play skins for what, brother? I miss the old day C4s when I could throw it and I didn't have to do an animation.
Requesting CUAV above.
I mean, they nerfed
TACOM, I need
these
eyes
things
overhead.
crazy. I'm surprised we didn't have them in BO4.
Hardpoint locked down.
Sorry, I need my money.
Missiles have the hardpoint.
I used the pistol, and you got pooped on.
UAV commencing surveillance operation.
And it just does not explode, bro. Like this man's throwing a bag of mulch.
UAV fuel
Literally.
50%.
That's how far the MW 2019 ones used to go. Super short. But there we go. We got the win. If you guys are new, make sure you guys like it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.